I'm here with David Marshall at the MLK Academy. It's Dream Week. The Rampage are going to play in honor of Martin Luther King Day on Monday against the Rockford Ice Hogs. David, you're a guy who obviously sets goals, as any player does, looking up to the National Hockey League. What did you learn talking to these kids today?
It's amazing that a group of sixth graders have the same exact thing I have. You know, they're still setting goals. I remember myself sitting in that situation and, you know, setting goals, and it's kind of neat, you know, as we talked with the students today, to start to achieve those, you know, and be one step closer to achieving one more goal in my life. So I'm very excited.
As somebody who went to college, and Rebecca, the girl who won the Dream Week submission here today, her goal is to go to college, and obviously that's a great goal to have and a great goal for everyone to attain.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's obviously, you know, with the market it is today and, you know, the way life is, you know, college is definitely a viable situation. So it's great to see young kids wanting to go there, you know, and, you know, I was fortunate enough, my parents didn't really have enough money to go to college, and, you know, I was able to get that full scholarship to be the first one in my family to go. So, you know, a lot of these kids are in the same boat as I am, you know, and, you know, you just gotta encourage them. Hope they, you know, work hard and they achieve that, and I'm sure she will. She seems very smart. Her thing was much more well written than I could have ever written anything. So, but you know, I'm very excited, and it's kind of cool to see you know, young kids going for their dreams.
My dream is to be a college graduate at UT. I want to become a veterinarian at an animal hospital. I plan to be a very successful person like Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. And my dad's favorite quote from Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. is, "We shall learn to live together as brothers or perish together as fools."
Rampage Dream Week here at Higgs Carter King's School in advance of the Rampage Martin Luther King Day game coming up on Monday against Rockford. I'm joined by Rampage Center Tim Kennedy. Tim, just talk about how important it is to be able to come into the local community and share your dreams with, you know, with the young kids.
Well, I think it's just great, you know, just to come out in a local community and just come to school and see all the young faces. And it's just a huge part of the thing that we have to do within the community. I think it's great that the Rampage do this, and I think it's, you know, just very instrumental in maybe like these young kids' lives.
It's also important to keep the spirit of Martin Luther King alive, too, so many years later, and not necessarily for maybe what his dream is, but to be able to relate it to anybody's dream, isn't it?
Yes, it is. That's huge. You know, growing up, I remember learning about Martin Luther King and all of his things they did throughout his life, and how huge that was for not only the country but on a world aspect as well. And then it's great because then you get to learn these young kids' dreams, and I think it's really good when they see that like you've accomplished something, then they know it's possible for all themselves to accomplish something as well.
My dream is that it doesn't matter what you look like or what color your skin is. It's about freedom. People fight over the years for death, murder, or maybe kill yourself. Freedom is about respect. Everybody are human beings, not a bunch of wild hogs. Adults, seniors, and even kids have the same blood. Each of us don't have to fight or kill each other. Freedom is about taking care of each other. That's my dream.